Do you want to take your Instagram from just a hobby to a paying job? Keep on watching. I am going to share with you 3 ways that you probably didn't think of that you can make money on Instagram. Influencer status, not required. Hey, my name's Steckly, and I am a freelance videographer and podcast editor living in Canada. Here on my channel, out to talk all things Instagram, YouTube, filmmaking, and freelance. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. I post new ones 3 times a week. So a lot of people are interested in making money on Instagram. It makes sense. All of us spend way too much time on that app, and you might as well be doing something productive, right? Unfortunately, a lot of us are like, dang, I don't have 1 million followers. How can I make money with my love of this scrolly photo app? Well, I'm gonna share 3 ways that you can make money on Instagram even if you aren't famous. Maybe you love taking photos, maybe you love planning out a grid, maybe you love writing amazing captions, and maybe you love making Instagram stories. You can use all of those amazing skills and talents with these 3 things. So the first one is being a social media manager remotely on contract for other creators or companies. This is something that a lot of people get their start as freelancers with because you're social media savvy, you're a creator yourself. You just don't have a big enough audience yet to monetize your own following, but there are other people out there who want to pay someone to do what you're doing for them. This might be small businesses in your area. This could be creators who just don't have the time to be responding to all their comments and answering all the questions that they get. There's so many businesses and organizations out there that are full of baby boomers who have no idea what to do on Instagram and would love to hire a young person to run it for them. This kind of work includes scheduling posts, writing captions, and also, very importantly, responding to comments when they come in, maybe even replying to DMs and doing community management type work. This kind of thing is very time consuming, and therefore it's valuable for businesses or influencers to hire it out in some cases to make sure that they have good coverage on their social media and they have a good response rate and people feel happy with the connection they're getting with that brand. So if you love connecting with people on Instagram, answering questions, building relationships, this kind of thing might be great for you. A way that you can get into this is by cold emailing people. If you have a business in your hometown that you're like, dang, they could be doing so good on Instagram, but I can tell they're just dropping the ball, send them an email, write them a DM. Actually, send them an email, because if they're dropping the ball on their Instagram, they're probably not responding to DMs. So see if you can get some contact information for them and reach out and say, hey, I'm a social media manager. I would love to help you pick up your Instagram game. These are my rates. I would love to give you 1 free month of service so you can get a chance to see what my work is like. And then going forward, this package would cost X amount. Especially if you're just getting started, offering some free work up front is gonna give them the trust they need in you to actually pay you to do it. I know the question of working for free or not is a little controversial, but the reality is if you've literally never done this before, people aren't necessarily gonna trust you unless you can kind of show them what you do. Especially when it comes to managing their social media, some people they hold that pretty close to their chest. So you wanna give them examples of work that you've done on your own side projects, on your own Instagram, and then offer them, maybe it's just a free week, 2 weeks, whatever it is, and then tell them, I'll do all this amount of work for free, then this time going forward, it'll be this much a month. And then they can decide at that point if they wanna keep you on, and it's a good gateway. And ideally what will happen is you will do such an amazing job that they will think, no, we can't lose this girl. We're gonna keep paying her. So that is how you can kind of get into being an Instagram manager. The second thing you can do to earn money on Instagram without doing like brand deals and that kind of thing is by selling your own products through Instagram. Now you don't have to be famous to do this, though I will admit the bigger audience you have, the easier it's gonna be to make sales, but as many people have heard before online, you only need 1,000 true fans to run a sustainable business. And especially if it's just a side hustle, then you probably need even less than that. The great thing about Instagram though is you don't need followers in order to get your posts seen. You can put them in location tags and hashtags and tag other people to come see your post, and that's a great way to get your products out there. So who might this be good for? Maybe you like to make crafts, maybe you're a maker, you do artisanal kind of work, or maybe it's a digital product. Maybe you're selling like an ebook or a course or like a recipe book or like a pattern for sewing. There's so many different things that you can turn into a PDF and sell online that is valuable to people. That's the main thing here, is you really need to go into this with a heart of service and feeling like you're you're actually gonna help people, because you can't just be going out there scamming people like, oh, this is some information I read online, I'm gonna type it into Pages, make it into a PDF and sell it for $10. Nobody's gonna want that, and they're definitely not gonna be happy with it once they buy it. But if you offer something super niche, like, 10 handmade bread recipes, I don't know, whatever. There's people out there looking for certain things, and if you put it up on your Instagram, advertise it in the right ways, then the people who are looking for it will find it. And there's really great ways for businesses to be able to attach their shop to their Instagram. So when you tap on the photo, you can see the products. So you can figure all of that stuff out and integrate it really well to make a super user-friendly shopping experience for your customers. And then you can turn your love of Instagram and whatever other talent you have into a business. The third thing that you can do, and my personal favorite, and what I do to earn part of my living, is create content for other people's Instagram. So this is different from being a social media manager, and this is a really important point to make, because I am not really a social media manager. I don't offer like community management packages to clients. I'm a content creator, so that means I will make micro content out of your YouTube video. I'll turn it into an Instagram video, Instagram story stuff. I can take snippets from podcasts, turn it into, a Pinterest graphic, an Instagram story, an Instagram feed thing, a Facebook video, all that kind of thing. That is what I do. I create content. So for a lot of clients, what I will do is I'll create those images, graphics, videos, whatever, I'll post it for them, and then it's up to them or somebody else like on their team to respond to comments, respond to DMs, do the engagement work that needs to be done to grow an account, but I'm just creating the actual content. This is my favorite thing to do, honestly. I just love editing videos, coming up with different graphic arrangements, unique ways to highlight content, and so I love offering this service to other people as well. And if you are also talented in this area, it can be a great way to take something off the plate of, say, a content creator or a business. There are so many YouTubers out there, I think, that love making their kind of keystone content for YouTube, and they know they should be posting stuff to Twitter and Instagram especially, but they just don't have the time to make that micro content. So this can be a great opportunity for you to slide into their DMs and offer to make them, 5 to 10 free pieces of micro content and say, I'll make it for you, take it or leave it. And if they really enjoy it, then they might be interested in hiring you to continue to do that. The reason I like this the best is because it's that creation and that design piece that I really enjoy, but it's also a little bit more time flexible, so it doesn't require you to be always on your phone answering comments, etc. But it really depends on what you enjoy. If you really enjoy that community building and relational aspect, then the social media manager thing might be more up your alley. But if you're more into the design, the creation of the content, then this piece might work better for you. So those are my 3 ideas of ways that you can turn your love of Instagram into at least a side hustle. I hope that you found these ideas useful. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna try any of these out, and if you want more videos and more instruction in any of these areas, because I'd love to keep talking about it. Also, if you want to hire me to do your content creation, you can check out my website in the description and we can get in contact. If you like this video, you will probably like this one, so you should definitely check it out next. But before you leave, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos that I upload 3 times a week. As always, I hope that you are having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!